I studied agric in secondary school, but agric nonetheless. I studied agric. Every lesson, count every second. No, he's eating like a human being in this economy. He's really giving unemployed, aren't you, baby?
Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fit. Your body are too tight and neat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. She just wanna dance and tease me. She just wanna dance and tease. Listen, you've been missing since 2016. Squid tell me 150. You know that's my sister. When she speak, I listen. She swears you're my missing. I say we think different.
Are you drinking tea or coffee? What did I tell you? I'm not making coffee. We're in the kitchen. As you can see, I'm changed because I've showered. But this thing does not pee. We are, yeah, like I said, we showered, we are clean for the day. We actually need to get the day started. So I want to feed my dog. I'm feeding him leftovers. That's why like the pot looks like this. He's going to eat leftover rice and beans because he's going to be a strong boy. And then I have chicken for him as well. Can you imagine that this chicken, and you see all of this is chicken, right? This chicken was meant for human consumption. I cooked this chicken. I slaved away over a hot stove, sweating for this chicken, but there was no light for days. There was no light for days. So what did I do? I had to take it out, and thankfully I even have a dog to give this thing because it would have been more painful if I had to throw it out. But I'm going to give him the chicken as well. I don't need to heat up the chicken. Like chicken is chicken for him. What? We are also going to make I'm debating between tea or coffee. Like I want to drink coffee, but because I naturally just prefer coffee to tea, but I drink tea for health reasons. So like I told you guys before, I've not been eating the best. I hope you can hear me over this. I've not been eating well at all. I've been eating a lot of sugar, I've been eating a lot of refined things. Like the diet have not been dieting. I'm not on the diet, but I guess like the everyday diet I've not been dieting. Oh, I think this is something. Let's feed Doggy because he's looking at me like, Mama, I'm hungry. But I got you, baby, I got you. Like this is his bowl, by the way. I wanted to get everything. This is the thing about Nigeria. We don't believe in aesthetics truly. Like that's not our core value. That's not our core belief. Because I'm going to a pet shop. I want to buy everything the same color. Like I want his brush to be the same color as his collar. Like let his color be a personality trait, right? Not in Nigeria. So time for coffee. We use these mugs, and this is the tea that I drink. And for coffee, I'm almost out of coffee. I hate when things are running out. This is the coffee we drink in this household. Okay, we have our tea. Right now we are looking at business things to do. I have a checklist of things. I need to create like all those Instagram highlight pictures. I need to confirm on my packaging because I need to get the sizing right of the boxes that I want to use. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet. When it's time, you will know. but I just kind of want to document my entire process so that when I finally blow, like when the questionable money is coming in, you guys know, you guys have been with me from the ground up, you know. So yeah, I need to finalize the sizing of the boxes that I want to get. My manufacturer for the product has not gotten to me, so I need to call her today. I need to what else? Yeah, also show them the packaging design, because I already have the design for the packaging done. I'm so excited for it. Like, if they get this thing right. Hello. Good morning. Hey, how are you?
Fine, thank God. Are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Please, I called because I sent a message regarding the size that the bags are going to be.
Okay, on WhatsApp, I'll check now.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so let me get up and close and very, very personal with you guys. Never mind the condition of this. She's my struggle iPad. You can clearly see that she has been through hell and back, because she has been through hell and back. Anyways, I want to show you guys how I come up with all my creatives, all the visuals for any brand that I work with, including my own. So if you do not know, and you probably do not know, I work in social media management. So I am responsible for kind of converting certain clients' pages right into what they visualize in their heads, or whatever inspo board they have. So for me, what my process looks like is I'll go on Canva, especially now that it's Instagram highlights, which is relatively easy to create because it's really small, so nobody really sees anything. You just need a main focal point. So for my brand Kima, you cannot see her. This is not a creative at all, but the brand's name is Kima, and first thing I would do. Okay, I'm all over the place. First thing I'll do when I am searching for inspiration is I'll kind of go through not all, but the majority of the Instagram story highlight covers that I see here. Anything that speaks to me, I'll kind of add it onto my workspace. And then I'll go onto Pinterest and look for things that are also resonating with what the brand wants at that point in time. So that's what I'm doing. I will show you what the next process looks like, because after I find that inspiration, I now have to turn it into my own. I have to turn it into the client's own. So that entire process is what we're going to do today. Did you guys see that font? Oh no, I lost it. And I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Is it this? Yeah, was it? I'm looking for that particular font again because it was cute. Like, this is how I just randomly find inspiration every and anywhere, because that font is nice for, like, see this eagle one. Add template as new page, add as new page. Yeah. Like, see that eagle font? It's so pretty. I don't want it for what is this font? I don't want it for the Instagram highlights, but I'm just thinking in terms of branding, like this is better than this. So like I was saying, sorry if any clip is missing or you don't understand. Let me just reiterate. This is the fonts that we were talking about previously, right? And then hold on, let this shit focus. Right, this is a font that we were talking about before, but now that I have increased the space between the letters, it does not look as good to me. But I was just trying to change the colors to my brand colors, which green, and this one is pink. So let's see if that's like a salmon pink. Let's see if that makes a difference. It's too bland. But then again, like, there's no point for it to be so fancy because nobody's actually going to see it. So let me just do this, then I'll also try to add like my little details and add-ons, like the branding things, to make the brand, you know, noticeable. What's going on? Okay, let me pick this from here. Duplicate, and then drag and drop it here. Okay. My size is too big. Okay, this is fine. And then align it to the text. Okay. So what do you think? I'm just going to keep this and then do the same things for, like, I have, let me see how many Instagram highlight covers I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Instagram highlights that I want to create. You guys, can you take a look at Panda? He's really giving unemployed, aren't you, baby? Aren't you? So I'm done with 2 different styles, and the app that I was talking about that you can preview your Instagram feed is called Unum. I used to use that app way back, and I've not used it ever since a long time. So I don't know what, I've actually forgot that you cannot look at highlights, but you can only look at the main feed. But anywho, I just thought to show you guys. Let me turn down the brightness. Hold on. So yeah, this is what she looks like. This first set is something different from this first set, but as I sit down and look at it, I'm thinking I'm just going to use the first row as opposed to the second row, because the second row is cute, but I feel like there's a lot going on. The other one, just, you know exactly what's happening, and I prefer the font. Although when I was designing, I preferred the second font. I wish his camera could just automatically focus. I prefer the second font when I was designing it, but now that I'm looking at it, I prefer the first font and the simplicity of it. My brother told me about it. I didn't feel like listening. So yeah, we'll go with the first one. I've already created the Instagram page already. If you're interested, please go follow it. It's Kima Official NG on Instagram, and I'll link it in the description box below, so you can go support me. Yeah, right now I'm just I'm waiting for my brother to make breakfast. We're going to have a really late breakfast. This is basically lunch. We're having noodles, and it's currently 11:27. Shabi, I told you guys I'm no longer going to eat rubbish, but for some strange reason, not eating rubbish in my head is equal to not eating anything, which is very unhealthy. So I'm trying. Anywho, yeah, as I wait for lunch, I'm just going to water my plants. I'm going to take a couple of them outside as well, because I feel like they need sun. Although, like this, let me show you. This one does not look like she needs anything. She's still hard, like hard enough, I think. I've forgotten what the texture was like when I got it, but all the plants in my house are real, each and every one of them. It's just that I feel like I have a green thumb, but that's just because I look at the plants. I'm almost always at home, so I have time to really look at the plant, see if there's any brown spots, feel the texture, look at the soil. I studied agric in secondary school, but agric nonetheless. I studied agric. But let me carry this one out, and oh, you see she's dripping. It's already dripping all the way. See me on my outfit. Panda. Why will she take me? She just shot. Okay, so sorry for the angle, it's a bit weird. The angle is a bit weird. Let me see if I can adjust. So this is a lucky bamboo, and this pot is made of ceramic, so it's very heavy. I have to lift this, put it on the outside, but the idea of, please relax please, the idea of constantly taking it back and forth is annoying. But Google says 4 to 6 hours of sunlight, so 4 to 6 hours of sunlight if you shall get. Well, thanks to ChatGPT, I no longer have to be as meticulous or go the extra mile. Obviously I do, but when I say go the extra mile, I don't need to, you know, conduct surveys, like individual surveys, as often as I used to before. Like I said before, I'm a social media manager, so right now what I'm trying to do for my brand is I'm trying to come up with a marketing strategy. Is this Canva? I hate this angle. What do you guys think? The angle. You guys just have to manage. So like I was saying, I'm trying to come up with a marketing strategy, and before you come up with a marketing strategy, if you're trying to start a business, one thing for certain is you need to come up with your target audience. And once you come up with your target audience, it's easier to answer a couple marketing questions, so you know the type of tone you're going to use to communicate with your customers, what social media platform they're going to be on, what they do on a regular basis, what is their lifestyle like. Because once you have an idea of who a person is, like who your target audience is supposed to be, it's easier for you to relate your brand to them, because your brand fits in with their lives, right? I feel like almost every business idea can be validated. There is an audience for it, just because there's a wide range of people. So I'm working in the female sector, and it's easier to draw parallels in the female sector because your sample is smaller. You're not just looking at both men and women, right? You're looking at a woman in her entirety. What could her different lifestyles be? Your brand now needs to fit in with one of those lifestyles. So ChatGPT assisted me. I've come up with the target audience that I like. Now I'm just coming up with the entire, I'm building the market strategy. So I've got the messaging, the emotional drivers, what the visuals would like to be, what they would like their visuals to be. You need to understand that it is not an exact science. You still need to tweak as you build. I will still need to tweak as I build. So I'm just cutting myself some slack. I'll be as precise as possible on paper and while I'm delivering for the first few months. But after that, I need to tweak, I need to revisit analytics. Please, that's story for another day, but that's what I'm doing right now. And I just thought I would loop you.